this is the #1 thing you should consider doing before Thursday in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day. Hope you have a great week, and without further ado, let's talk a big change that EA Sports might make in this game on Thursday, and what you can be doing today to prepare and potentially make millions. Now, as I'm assuming most of you guys know, Thursday is Fan Appreciation Day in Madden 25 Ultimate Team, but we already got one FAP release in this game to kind of prepare for what might happen, and in that first release, EA Sports put this pack in the game called a Fan Appreciation Training Variety Pack. But here's the caveat: instead of EA Sports releasing this pack and leaving it in the store, allowing us to buy it right now, keeping it in the training offers, no, they made it a 2-day only pack, and if it comes back on Thursday, the market's gonna move like crazy, but you can actually maybe prepare right now. So here's what I mean. When the Training Variety Pack releases in the store in Madden 25 Ultimate Team, naturally there's now more demand for training. People now need to go and buy cards because they want to open the pack. So players in the market will typically increase in price, especially with a Training Variety Pack, where your results are typically not cards you're selling off. Typically, from a Training Variety Pack, it's platinum cards, it's strategy cards, it's cards that quick sell for coins rather than go on the block. So what happens when a TVP comes in the game is now there's all this demand for cards, people are buying these players, but the Training Variety Pack, it's not really giving out cards that go back in the market. No, it's giving out coins. And as the cycle continues, people buy cards, turn it into coins, buy cards, turn it into coins. What's naturally going to happen is prices increase in the market. There's no new supply of cards and just a ton of demand. So what can you do today? Well, investing in certain overalls in this game seems like an interesting idea. There are 3 criteria that have to occur for this investment to work though. Number 1, we need to actually get the Training Variety Pack back in the game on Thursday. Number 2, we need training to actually go up in price, so the pack needs to be good enough. And number 3, we need to see if there's actually potentially profit margin between the price of the cards right now and how much they'll sell for on Thursday. So let's handle each of those objections one at a time. At the end of the video, I'll reveal my strategy, whether I'm buying, whether I'm not buying, how many cards I might be getting, and you can also make a decision for yourself. You don't need to do what I'm doing, but here are the facts. I'm going to lay them out. Question number 1, will the Training Variety Pack actually come back in the game in Madden 25 Ultimate Team? I think it will. Reason being, it was labeled as a Fan Appreciation Training Variety Pack. That Fan Appreciation label at the start, to me, makes it sound like it will return this Thursday and next Thursday. And if I had to guess, I would say the TVP will be back in the game this Thursday. It'll have a timer on it for 2 days, 3 days, whatever it may be. It'll leave the store and it'll come back next Thursday. Because whenever there's a Fan Appreciation drop, it would just make sense for this pack to come back in the store. Everyone knows, or EA knows, that people want it back in the store. They know that people enjoy opening it. And for Fan Appreciation, I can't get my hopes too high, but when they try and appreciate us, they would likely do things that the community wants. So I do believe the TVP will be coming back in the store on Thursday. That is a very good sign for our investment right here, which we might just end up making. Number 2, will training go up in price if the TVP comes back in the store? I think it will go up in price, but I don't know that it's going to go as high as it was last Thursday. Last Thursday, with the TVP dropping in the game, it had the novelty effect. It had the effect of people being like, wow, I haven't opened this pack up in years. I want to give it a go. I'm going to buy training. But this coming Thursday, that novelty effect, it's not going to be there as much. So unless the pack is really, really good, I don't expect training to go above its price last Thursday. I don't expect numbers to go over what they were last Thursday. I think they might settle just a touch under maybe 10K, 15K for some players right here. If you guys couldn't tell, 98s are the ones that I'm going to be targeting in today's video. We'll go in depth in these numbers in just a second. But yeah, I would expect training will go up. I don't think it'll go up as high as it hit last Thursday, but I do still think there'll be positive and upward movement for training if we get this TVP. Now, final thing to mention and final thing to reference, what price should you be buying these cards at right now? This is the part of the method where things actually start to look really, really good. Because as you guys can see right here, if we go on over to our training spreadsheet in Madden 25 Ultimate Team on MUT.GG, this will show you the changes in price last week. And what I can do is I can scroll down to probably the best overall people like buying for trading. I would say it's 98s. Reason being is because if you're buying 94 overall players, you got to snipe like 4 cards to open up 1 TVP. People just generally prefer training in a little more bulk. So 98s to me, those are the players we're going to focus on. And as you guys will see, I can literally select any of these players and you'll see massive changes in price in their price graph right here. If we do Donovan McNabb, we go down to his prices chart, we go last 7 days right here. I mean, this is a pretty big swing. Like last week Tuesday, last week Wednesday, his price is chugging along at 117K, which is conveniently the same price as the card is going for right now. Then the TVP comes in the store, he goes up to 220,000 coins. The card increases in price 100K, but it's not just Donovan McNabb. I can literally close my eyes. I'll close my eyes right here and pick a random player. Jameis Winston. Okay, let's take a look at his prices for the 98 overall. Go last 7 days. The exact same thing happens. He's at 110k, now he's 200. And just for proof that it's going to be the same with every single card, let's look at a Redux player, Elijah Molden right here. If we go on over to his prices chart, we go to last 7 days, you guys are going to see the exact same price trend happen up to 200k. 200k was the floor for these 98 overall players, and if you can buy them right now at 100k, at 110k, and potentially resell the card at, let's say, even 190k in 2 days from now, that's pretty good profit margin. Now let's get into our auction block and let's start trying to find these cards. Me personally, I am looking for these cards at about 120,000 coins if possible. I am quality 98 to 99. I am type quarterback, and I am green lighting this investment for me personally. I'm probably buying 3 of these cards, maybe 4 of them, depending on how good these deals are. But like I said, there is risk to this method. There is a risk to this investment. If EA Sports does not put the training variety pack in the store, I'm kind of screwed. I don't think these cards are really going to go up in price. They'll probably stay at what they are, but I'm going to lose like 10% to EA's tax. And then, like I said, even if they do put the training variety pack in the store, it could suck. People might not want training. It could be worse than it was last week. We don't really know. But for me personally, my expectation on how this is going to shake out, I think the TVP will come in the store. I think it'll come in the store for 2, maybe 3 days. I'm not really so sure how long it'll be. And I think what's going to happen is trading will increase in price, probably not to the high that it was at last time, but I could see cards hovering at like 195k, which for me, if I find at 120 right here, that's really solid margin. And there was actually a Taysom Hill at 127. Maybe I should have bought that card, but I'm really in no rush right here. I'm just going through the positions. I'm looking for cards at like 120. This isn't a method where I'm reselling these players right now, so I'm not really in a rush to go through and find these purchases. And yeah, very important note, if you do plan on making this investment in Madden 25 Ultimate Team, you're not quick selling these players when the TVP drops in the store. You're just selling them off because these players are going to go up in price as people now have way more demand for training, and people are like, okay, I'm going to buy my training at 200,000 coins for 98 because I want to roll this pack. And as you guys can see, we're seeing good volume at 130k. I would love to see a little bit less. Right before I started recording, I saw a card on like the left guard filter at 100,000 coins, and I was like, damn, I should buy this. And then I was like, damn, I'm going to save for a video. So I decided to save it for a video. Life of a content creator. Should have just bought it though. But regardless, this is really all it takes to find these 98s. You can go promo by promo if you'd like to. Me personally though, I think it's a little easier to just go position by position. We'll take this Taysom at 127. Is it a great deal? No, but we'll take him. And if he goes up to 200,000 coins, well, there's good profit margin in there. That's like 50k after tax. And really the good thing about this investment right now is the fact that these prices have come all the way back down to what they were pre-TVP. The fact that these numbers are the same right now, like on this Elijah Molden as an example, I'll just show another example just to hammer in the point that yes, all these cards are moving around. The fact that these prices right now are the same as what they were pre-TVP, but we know there's a good chance of it coming back. That's kind of crazy to me. These cards literally all shot up in a day. It was insane, boys. So I'm expecting that if we get this TVP, this investment, it actually looks pretty good. And yeah, boys, that is going to do it for me. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to scroll down and drop a like. Let's see if our investment pays off on Thursday or on Friday. Again, the last way that these cards kind of moved up was on Thursday. They didn't jump a ton. They jumped a lot, but they actually got even higher in price on Thursday. As you guys will see right here, the Thursday price of this card, okay, that wasn't the case for this one, but there were some players that were like 170 on Thursday and then up to like 210 on Friday. So we'll see how these numbers move. Hopefully we make coins. And until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya. Peace.